Wikipedia is becoming a leading education source with as much or more articles and accuracy than the Encyclopedia Britannica itself. So for the knowledge thirsty, Wikipedia is something that is great to have on hand at all times and is easy to have on hand with inventions like the iPad and the iPhone. And while some apps do incorporate Wikipedia, none do it with the ease and grace of Discover, an app made by Cooliris that is particularly stunning on the iPad. In a magazine format, Discover links you to all the wonders of Wikipedia and enables you to expand your mind on your own time. So what's really cool about Discover is how it takes advantage of all the features of the iPad, which I'll get into more detail as we proceed. But as you can see, it's a completely, magazine-based format with the article of the day on the cover and even a photo of the day, which you can click to see more about. Or shake to get back to the cover. And if you turn it to landscape, it still presents the article with a little blurb and then also other featured articles for the day. And again, the photo of the day with a little more detail. Now, if you don't want to look at any of these articles, or if you have a specific topic in mind, you can easily search for it by going like that. And you can also access your article history. In landscape, it's your complete history, and then when it's vertical, it's only recently viewed articles with thumbnails. So when you decide on a particular topic to access, you click on it, and you just easily scroll through, and each category, each set of information is easily presented to you, and there are pictures where applicable, and you can again turn it this way to see related articles, which is really cool, and scroll through. And if you pinch it, you can see the table of contents, and you can even touch certain words so that you can see more information or see definitions if you're confused, or even access related articles where applicable. And another cool feature, which I kind of showed you earlier, is if you ever just want to get back to the main cover, you just shake it and you're back. I've always been a fan of Cooliris, and their Discover app certainly did not disappoint me. I love the magazine theme, the way they depict the articles. I think it's really refreshing and interesting, and I think the graphics are just beautiful, and I also think the interface, it's very simple and easy to use, but very fresh, and really takes advantage of all that the iPad has to offer. However, there were a few minor glitches. I found that sometimes when I shook it to get back to the main screen, it took me to a different magazine cover from like a different day, which is not necessarily an issue because it's kind of cool to see what they featured in the past. But if you want, the magazine cover from your specific day, that could be an issue, and it kind of caught me off guard. I wasn't really sure what was happening, or if the app was malfunctioning. And also, in some articles, the pictures were not loading, which again is a minor issue, but it needs to be addressed. And finally, I feel that the app should also incorporate some sort of social networking integration so that people can share the interesting articles they find on Facebook, Twitter, whatever. And also it would be cool if you could be able to comment and discuss certain articles to get users, engaged in a dialogue. And finally, I think, just a simple favorites feature could be good, because, as your history expands and increases, you're not always going to be able to sort through and find articles of interest that you visited. So having said that, though, I still think Discover is great, and I would even go so far as to say it's an essential app for the iPad. And there's so much knowledge out there to share and to learn, and Discover aids in finding it. Discover more apps for the iPhone, iPod Touch, and iPad at iPhoneApplicationList.com.